Customer platform, it's time to start the day. Discover all the value you already own. Don't let solutions slip away. Wake up, customer platform. The tools are at your hand. No need to sleep on capabilities that can help your business stand. The answer's right before your eyes. You just need to realize. Wake up, customer platform, and watch your business rise. Wake up, the platform's waiting for you. Wake up, see what your system can do.
Good morning, HubSpot Nation. It is time to wake up customer platform with your unofficial HubSpot updates morning show, where we help you discover the platform value you already own. I'm Chris Carolan, joined by my co-host, Casey Hawkins. We are here every weekday morning to make sure you're not sleeping on HubSpot's true capabilities. If you're joining live, drop a hello in the comments and let us know what you're building in HubSpot today. It is October 16th, 2025. Happy Thursday, Casey.
Happy Thursday. I feel like a little bit of a liar to say we're here every day because we skipped yesterday. You were traveling, George was traveling, and doing a solo show feels lonely. So
yes, we do our best to show up every day. Maybe
and
we
now
felt
over to Casey for Why Does It Matter?
Yeah. Oh man.
But it's been
if
a
anybody
little
was
bit...
out there that saw any of the first 2 or 3 months that I was doing this, tell Casey that would be fine if she were to show up. And no, it was interesting. I was at an event, at an industrial event from the space that I come from, as far as in the material science fuels testing space that I grew my career in, like 12 years.
From the space of your origin.
Yeah. And it was interesting. I was going there expecting to be helping, representing the ASI standards, the company I used to work for that I'm now like helping them build out their HubSpot and marketing and do videos and stuff. A lot of HubSpot conversations with a lot of companies like moving over to HubSpot, or they just got bought by somebody and now they gotta use HubSpot. And a lot of unexpected HubSpot conversations. So it was cool. Of course, a lot of AI conversations as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was interesting. So, still motivated more than ever to continue sharing the love that is HubSpot. Good to see we've got 11 updates today after the holiday at the beginning of the week, and missing a day yesterday. We wanted to give HubSpot some time to catch up and go a little faster.
It's been a little bit of a sleepy week. I will I mean, I know that's like
everybody out there is like, stop it, shut your mouth, like let it go slower.
But from like HubSpot perspective, it's a little bit of a sleepy week. You have one more than I do, so I'm curious which one that will be.
Yep, and so sleepy that I just changed the banner to the right banner.
Oh, well.
Wake up customer platform. So
yeah, sorry,
we'll
I should have
into the
caught that.
updates.
You did say that you were
I definitely said
Traveling this
banner
weekend.
check, right? Anyways, how about some find and replace in
Let's do it.
video transcript editing? Um, I think I'm scheduled to do another unboxing with this team soon. Maybe this is something that they're waiting for. I'll have to reach out to Anchor. What is this? There is now a new find and replace functionality within the video transcript editor, allowing you to instantly locate and modify specific words or phrases across your entire transcript. When you make changes, the edits automatically sync to both the transcript text and any generated captions, ensuring consistency throughout your video content. You can replace individual instances or apply bulk changes across multiple occurrences with the updated text immediately reflected in your caption files and burned in subtitles.
Why does this matter? Find and replace eliminates the tedious process of correcting industry jargon, incorrectly spelled product or people names, and more than AI transcription can misinterpret. A little behind the curtain for anyone watching, AI does not know how to spell Chris's last name. Uh, it's gotten better. But when I read the title of this, I immediately was like, this is what we needed.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Now we'll be able to change HopeSpot as well
HopeSpot,
uh,
yeah.
in one fell swoop. This is awesome.
I
For
just
sure.
had a video transcript I was recording where a colleague of mine was actually referring Qualify, our friend Jonas, the deduplication tool, but Koalify, like the koala, to the transcript very much more sounds like qualified with a Q. And so there was
Fair.
a little bit of confusion where I had to correct my notes and be like, please,
Yeah.
please update this.
I'm sure AI is just like, why the hell? I thought they cared about spelling and grammar. What's going on here?
Oh,
Um,
my AI knows not to trust a single thing I've ever sent.
yeah. No, this is these are the little big things that will enable us to use these tools. I think video and video editing in HubSpot is still maybe one of the sleepiest things
Mhm.
for people right now.
Sleepy is the word of the day.
Yep. Indeed. So that's huge. I look forward to showing that off whenever we get to the next unboxing of the video stuff.
Did I tell you, Chris, that I asked ChatGPT the other day what my most misspelled words were?
You did not.
Yeah. I am, if you don't know, I'm a bad speller. It's not something I'm embarrassed about at all. I am a bad speller. And thank goodness for AI, because that has made the fact that I'm a bad speller pretty much a mute point. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I've met up with uh, an industry colleague on Tuesday. That's you know Spanish is his first language.
Mhm,
He's pretty good at English,
mhm,
but when he writes emails now, like it
mhm,
goes just so much faster. Like
mhm.
thanks to AI,
Yeah.
there's so many things like that that are being benefited. On that note, whenever
Sorry.
I use Grammarly,
Uh,
it tries to correct like the way I like to talk.
mhm.
So I'm always like ignoring it and stuff like
Yeah, I'm
that.
thinking of
So
actually turning off my Grammarly integration, to be honest. It's
yeah,
kind of just cramping my vibe.
exactly. Um,
Sorry, this turned into a Grammarly slander.
there's a time and a place. We're
And
usually
Grammarly, if you'd like to
not in that
sponsor
place.
the
So,
show.
yeah. Product update number 2 for HubSpot. Connected Apps Assistant in private beta What is it? Introducing a new connected apps assistant, an AI-powered HubSpot native assistant built directly into Breeze. It's a pre-installed assistant designed to help you understand, monitor, and manage your integrations and data flows inside of HubSpot. OMG. Uh, the assistant is available 24/7, ready to answer your most pressing questions about your connected apps. For example, are my apps working correctly? When did they last sync? What potential issues should I know about? Join the beta to shape how the connected apps assistant will be able to transform the way integrations are managed and optimized, powered by your CRM's context. This is amazing.
Why does it matter? If you've ever struggled to manage or understand how well the apps connected to your HubSpot account are working, the Connected Apps Assistant breaks down those barriers by delivering context-aware answers. By using the Connected Apps Assistant, you can spend less time digging through logs, configuration screens, and documentation to, one, discover hidden patterns and opportunities across your integrations, transform complex integration data into clear, actionable intelligence, empower your team to make faster, more confident decisions, and identify untapped potential in your current app ecosystem.
Yes.
This is very cool.
Yes.
What workflows can be built based on my apps? Which apps haven't synced to data in the last 30 days?
Document the data flow based on the apps.
Ooh.
I want to do that first and then help as many people as possible do that, because that is almost always the number one thing responsible for dirty data, is people not understanding how data is flowing into HubSpot from outside of HubSpot in automated ways. This is awesome. These are the kinds of things, like, as all this stuff gets built together, wasn't sure when, but was expecting things like this, because as we grow the complexity in this HubSpot everywhere kind of world, like we're gonna, like, humans can't be. It's tough for the humans to understand all of the context at all times related to the system, and if Breeze can see it all, we can get some help. So very cool.
Very cool.
Number 3, Zapier app. Additional CRM objects support. What is it? The Zapier app now supports additional CRM objects. All objects supported by this integration include, thank you, Zapier app product update, people. I love getting to list off these objects. They include call, contact, conversation, company, deal, email, feedback submission, line item, marketing event, meeting, note, product, quote, task, ticket, and custom objects.
Are any objects missing from that list for you?
Obviously. So none of the object library objects are on here. So we're missing appointments, courses, listings, services, and now projects. We're also missing all of the commerce objects, except for quote, which has kind of been sales and now it's commerce. And of course, orders are not on here. So
Lead was
progress.
the one for me. Lead, famously the one that just got promoted to a real object.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we've got a new object that I want to go see where this is and what it is, like a conversation. I think I've started seeing that pop up in more places, but apparently I need to get familiar with that.
Well, why does this Yeah, why does this update matter? We've unlocked more ways to connect your tools, giving you greater flexibility to design workflows that truly match how your team works. You can now create smarter, more precise automations with the Zapier integration, with more CRM objects available. Plus, with this update, we've laid the groundwork to make unlocking additional CRM objects faster moving forward to reduce the time users must wait between feature launch and automation enablement
Yeah.
through Zapier. If you are not familiar with Zapier, it's a, oh God, why did I start saying the sentence
don't
before
know.
I knew where I was going to finish? Why did I do this? Why didn't you just like
Yeah.
think? It's an integration with HubSpot, but you can build, it makes it easier to connect other tools. Specifically, if a tool does not have a direct integration with HubSpot, a lot of times you can connect HubSpot through Zapier. It also, if you do not have workflows in your subscription, sometimes it can help you with pieces of workflows for without upgrading to a professional or enterprise subscription that enables workflows. So a lot of small teams, people just getting started in HubSpot, use Zapier as a little bit of a bridge before they upgrade to a workflow experience. Although I will say most of the times HubSpot workflows are a little more sophisticated and just like work a little more clean. So if you have workflows, I wouldn't like tell you to use Zapier instead.
Yeah. No, there's definitely the trade-off, but it should be an auto include at this point. Like if you're on starter, they've made it so much easier to activate and like work with Zapier at the starter level, which, as you mentioned, like one of the biggest, if not the biggest difference between starter and professional is usually automation, like of some sort. And that's where a lot of people have gone to Zapier to piece together workflows and automation at a much lower cost. That doesn't necessarily scale the way that you want it. At some point, Zapier has a cost too, but definitely that good proof of concept if you're at a lower level and don't have a ton of use case need to just jump right to the higher levels of HubSpot. So, and now I love the line of they built the foundation to unlocking additional CRM objects. I believe that for sure when they say that. They're doing the same thing with the data model builder. And I just asked for an update about what the ETA on orders is. So I hope to get that soon. But they're speeding everything up. They're building the foundation to support that. So it's good to see updates like this and what it probably means for the rest of the system. Number 4, enhanced segment builder experience with new advanced features.
This is the one I didn't have on my side, so I had to find it.
What is it? Build smarter, faster segments with a reimagined segment builder designed for clarity, control, and flexibility. This is how fast we're moving, folks. We just came out with segments and we're already reimagining the builder. Our new builder brings 3 key updates. Number 1, a wider, more spacious editor. Number 2, an updated intuitive data panel that helps you easily find the right properties or events. And number 3, new flexible filter logic that gives you the ability to toggle between and or within and across each group.
Why does it matter? For the first time, you can build complex, precise segments in a flexible builder designed to match the way you think. No more narrow editors, repeated filter groups, or endless scrolling and clicking to find the right property. With the new segment builder, everything is designed to make segmentation easier and more powerful. The editor expands to show you all the filters you're creating, then collapses to help you focus on the data that is returned. The new data panel organizes properties and events in a more structured, intuitive way so that you spend less time hunting and more time building. And with flexible logic that lets you mix ands and ors, but both within and across groups, you can express exactly the conditions you need without limitations. Instead of working around the tool, the builder now works with you, helping you move faster, build smarter, and create segments that truly reflect the complexity of your business. This was released at Inbound. I think this is just moving from beta to live now. My favorite piece of this, I saw it, Kyle demoed it at one of his sessions, was the mix of and ors within and across groups.
Yes.
That sentence is very confusing, but what that actually means is that if you have used lists before and you've had to create multiples because you want to say they are safe to email and their job title is CEO, and then you have an or statement that says safe to email and job function is executive. You had to kind of do it like that. Now you could say safe to email and job title CEO or job function executive, like that, rather than having to like build
that into every filter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
is
think
where
I'd
we
like
could
to.
also where we could use some humans in the loop. Like if you could just say it out loud, like one time, just give it one read through before you publish this. That would be super helpful. Because even reading this is like without saying it out loud is challenging. So yeah. Sorry, Casey, to cut you off there.
No, I was just gonna say I think if we had fewer things today, I definitely want to jump into this, but we will keep moving.
We will find a way. Future date. Number 5, new Google Drive app. Private beta. What is it? You can now link Google Drive files to specific HubSpot records and generate Breeze-powered document overviews and insights directly from HubSpot record pages. Bring your Google Drive files directly into HubSpot. This new app lets you connect and view documents without leaving your CRM. Once installed, you can attach Google Drive files to a contact company deal or ticket record to unlock powerful document intelligence.
Why does it matter? Linking to a live cloud-based document in Google Drive creates a more simplified and connected workflow versus using a static attachments that are a fixed copy at one moment in time. The new Google Drive integration breaks down silos and barriers between your documents and customer data so that you can connect and access Google Drive files directly within your CRM, have the latest versions of a document or slide available at your fingertips, generate Breeze-powered document overviews and actionable next steps to make more informed decisions about your customer interactions, monitor file relationships and activity across your customer record, and eliminate the friction of jumping between multiple tools and platforms to find the documents you need. The result is a more connected, unified approach to managing customer information that exists in files saved to Google Drive.
Wow. If you're a product manager watching this, or you're not a product manager and you know who the product manager of this specific product update is, please introduce me so we can unbox this as soon as possible. Probably not going to be very soon, as it looks like it's a limited private beta. This is massive. Like, I can't overstate how important of an update this is, right?
Correct.
Like getting teams to link things. Like, from my experience, most of the time, it's like, the Microsoft ecosystem, and I've unboxed some apps that make that process easier. But without these things, you have to HubSpot is always the second place. It's never going to be the, source of truth for those kinds of like business files, let's say. There's always going to be like a local environment where people are saving things, whether it's Google Drive or Microsoft SharePoint, or Box or these other places. And it's always been a challenge to come up with really efficient and like not clunky process
Mhm.
to connect it to HubSpot context. So this is huge. Yeah. Loving the integration with Google all over the place right now. User level ticket visibility in customer portal. What is it? User level ticket permissions gives you more control over ticket visibility in the customer portal. Previously, you could only set ticket visibility for contacts to view all organization tickets or their own tickets. Now you can assign access at the individual user level, so managers, admins, or designated users can see all tickets while others only see their own.
Why does it matter? Not every user needs the same level of ticket visibility. With this update, you can support more complex org structures with managers, contractors, vendors, and partners, and prevent oversharing sensitive data by limiting visibility to the right people.
This is a big deal for a customer portal.
That's interesting. I didn't. Okay. Sorry. I'm
This is
following.
often one of the reasons
Mhm.
you have to build out in CMS instead
Mhm.
of customer portal, because you need permission structures for the external customers that are accessing your portal.
Mhm.
So seeing this, and just a quick, how does it work here? Go to customer portal settings, general tab, customer ticket permissions, select allow specific set of users to view all tickets, and then set contact properties who should have full access, and then save. That process is what we've been using, like association labels and lists, to help basically use smart content rules and things like that on private pages. So a lot of development like goes into this and trying to do this well. So having this kind of built in here is a good sign.
Mhm.
Still limited to one object of tickets, but I anticipate this is one of the lowest hanging fruits for HubSpot, in my opinion,
Mhm.
as far as use cases to add a lot of value.
Mhm.
So excited to see this progress available for customer platform and service hub customers. Login experience redesign is our next update that is now live. What is it? HubSpot is updating its login screens to provide a simpler, more streamlined experience for users who need to change their login methods. You can now do so within the same page. All other functionality, like remembering your previous login method, will remain the same. As a result of this rollout, we will be sunsetting the classic login page.
Sorry, mine looks different than yours. Yours is shorter, so I'm going to go with yours. Why does it matter? Simpler, more flexible login screen for greater ease of use.
If anybody on the product updates team wants to drop us a line, and maybe we need to do an unboxing episode of product updates so we can understand why Casey and I are starting to see different information.
Also,
fair?
that's the second one I didn't have, which means I have one that you don't have, which is fine, but
This
I'm
sounds like
getting
an
confused.
exciting one. Number 8 on the list today, onboarding agent in private beta. What is it? This agent uses information from the sales process and context provided by you to create a welcome email and automatically generate an onboarding plan on a project object. Oh my Lord. The welcome email introduces the CSM, because everybody's got one of those, references the customer's goals and shares the CSM's meeting link so the customer can book a time to talk. And just in case you're watching and you don't know what CSM stands for, in this case, it's Customer Success Manager. Could be your onboarding specialist, could be your account manager, could be your project manager, any of those things. I'd be very surprised if you were only allowed to choose CSM for some reason. But anyway, this is huge. This is a big deal.
Why does it matter? This agent helps CSMs start the onboarding process for new customers quickly by removing the manual work of creating an onboarding plan and writing the welcome email. It retains the personalization feel of a CSM by referencing the conversations and knowledge that you already have about your customer. I think one thing that I think of when we see these agents, this is similar to me in a way to the prospecting agent that like you always say, do you really want your first touch to be not a human? And this is almost like, okay, so someone just bought and then their first touch is not a human. And I think that's where like the personalization kind of comes in here. And I think about myself, I am not a CSM. Well, I am in some ways.
You are. You
Yeah,
are.
actually, not that I put it like that, I actually am. But when acting as a CSM, I would kind of take the transcripts of all the sales conversations, probably put them into Claude or ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to put together an email, a meeting prep thing.
Yeah.
So from that perspective, like this is doing that. I think
Right.
so
Like it doesn't send it. I think
Mhm.
that's a key. I'm sure you could make other agents send it if you wanted to,
Mhm.
but removing the manual work of creating an onboarding plan and writing the welcome email.
Mhm.
Right? Like again, this is a spot that humans are notoriously bad at. This handoff between sales and service. And any help there is going to be appreciated. Again, you need your sales team and everybody else who's been involved to be adding their data into the CRM for this to work well. But even there, if it does the manual work of creating an onboarding plan, and then the human can come in and look at it and be like, oh, wait, there's stuff missing.
Mhm.
They're going to catch stuff way more often because they don't have to do the other part.
Mhm.
And you have time to think and actually look at the thing. It's like, does this make sense? Like, what are we missing? Can we do this better? Very, very cool. It will leverage your existing CRM information, including customer conversations and deal information. There's that conversations word again. The agent will create a project record. So the project's object must be enabled through the project library.
Mhm.
This is currently available to Service Hub Pro and Enterprise users, and it is in private beta. Um, Curious, Dean, is that the one you're saying no to, or was it different
What's with the
different
login?
update? Let us know. Very curious to hear why you might not like that one. Uh, Personalization tokens and email templates now support fallback values. I mentioned that a few times and now it's live. What is it? Fallback values for personalization tokens in email templates. Ensure your messages remain professional when contact, company, or deal information is missing.
Why does it matter? You can now avoid common issues caused by missing token values, broken email formatting, for example, high space, comma, sequence enrollment failures, poor recipient experience. By applying fallback values to personalization tokens, you'll reduce errors and save time on manual fixes.
Straightforward. Thank you, HubSpot. Configure unsubscribe links in email. What is it? Configurable unsubscribe links let marketers control how an unsubscribe action is applied in emails. Instead of always removing a contact from all email communications, you can configure the link so that it only unsubscribes them from the specific subscription type tied to that email.
Why does it matter? Marketers can control the unsubscribe experience, choosing for contacts to either opt out of just one category of communications while staying subscribed to others. It can minimize users unsubscribing from all communication unintentionally.
There you go. We actually just had a help request come into Profoundly that might be served by this new update. So yeah, love to do the unboxing session with product updates.
I wondered if this would happen because I accidentally refreshed my screen looking for that login one, and I have 4 new updates. So that's why this is supposed to be 1. I think there's 4 new ones on your page 1 now.
Okay, so the one I get to, and it still says 11 up here, of course, but clearly there's 15. So the last one, before I go back to page 1, drag and drop reports onto a dashboard is now live. Been around for maybe a month or 2. A new side panel that allows you to add saved reports and templates directly to your dashboard without leaving the dashboard interface.
Why does it matter? Currently, adding reports to your dashboard requires navigating away from the dashboard creation process, disrupting your workflow. This new side panel keeps you in context by providing access to all your saved reports and templates in one centralized location, making dashboard creation faster and more efficient. When we first talked about this, this is now live. What I was most excited about was being able to add from the sidebar meant it didn't automatically get dropped to the bottom, and then I have to drag it all the way to the top, which is very annoying. However, with this change and what is not said in this, it's not said anywhere in this update, is with this change, they also changed the way that the drag and drop works. You used to be able to click anywhere on the report and drag and drop, which actually was like not always great because you were accidentally dragging stuff by accident. Now you have to click, do you see the little like dots next to? Yeah, right there. You have to click that to drag. That's not communicated in that update. And to be honest, I haven't seen it communicated anywhere. I just had a conversation with a client yesterday who was like, Casey, I can't remove any of my reports. And I actually didn't think it was this. So I was like, oh, they've been making changes to the like dashboards. It might just need a second. But then we figured out that it was actually that they didn't know to click on those dots because no one inform them of that. So if you find yourself in that situation, check that out.
Yes,
Another video
indeed.
maybe I'll make eventually.
Hey, UI people, is there a name for this thing? I know it's like we've got things like hamburger menu and what are the dots that show up all over HubSpot that tell you that you're supposed to grab this thing if you want to move it around the screen? I'd love to know if there's a scientific term for that. But yeah, good to know. All right, so back to page 1.
I wasn't sure if you were going to do it.
Oh yeah, 4 from today. I don't like it when I see posts right after we go live.
It is annoying. I agree.
Right. But we get to skip this one, I think. A new workflow creation experience. We've talked about that a few times. That is now live today and has been talked about at length for months.
Stop complaining about
it. Yeah, so it's here. Sorry if you're feeling highly impacted by
If you're feeling highly impacted, click skip at the bottom and go to.
Yeah. As a friendly reminder, skip trigger and choose eligible records. Or if you're probably doing that, you could just click on data values too. And
Mhm.
yeah, there's a reason they did this, folks. Lean in. Time to first human assign reporting. I am loving the use of the word human now in some of these updates. What is it? We've added a new metric to Help Desk Insights. Time to first human assign. This metric measures how long it takes for a ticket to be assigned to a human support rep for the first time. This property captures the time between when a ticket is created and when it first lands with a human, excluding any AI or automated assignments. Once calculated, this value is written once and never updated, preserving the true first assignment moment.
Why does it matter? In today's support landscape, customer agent often handles the first layer of customer interaction, answering common questions, routing requests, or suggesting solutions. But when the customer agent can't resolve an issue, customers expect a quick, seamless handoff to a human rep who can. This metric helps teams measure and improve the handoff moment, the overall time it takes for a customer to be connected to a human when automation isn't enough. Spot delays in human response, routing, or prioritization that impact customer satisfaction. Identify and improve friction points in your customer agent to human workflow. Understand how quickly your team is stepping in to assist customers who still need a personal touch.
It's a service free.
Mm. Does Service Free
Interesting.
have a customer agent? Customer agent's
Feels
credit
like you gotta have some
based.
credits.
Yeah. So I
Or
guess like you could have Service Free, I guess, and just be using the credits. That would be an interesting setup.
and then we want to see HubSpot credits here, like we see on some of the other updates. But I guess this thing directly is not using. Anyways, very cool to start to see this kind of granularity as we involve our AI friends more and more. Partner app churn analysis. That's a screen. What is it?
I saw that screenshot and said, understood.
What is it? The Partner App Churn Analysis Tool is a new feature available within the HubSpot Developer MCP server, which is in public beta, helping you predict potential churn, analyze usage patterns, and gain deeper insights into how your app is being used across your customer base.
Why does it matter? You need simple and accessible ways to understand how your app is performing. This includes identifying usage trends, measuring the impact of recent updates, and seeing how adoption varies across different segments of your user base. The Partner App Churn Analysis tool gives you data and insights to make informed decisions that improve engagement and retention. Also, I know we ask a lot of the product updates team, but the different fonts, it does give me anxiety.
Yeah, we're humans in the loop. Let's get this AI under control, folks. Not really. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Don't get it under control.
Yeah, no. It's gonna be the thing that makes the fonts consistent at the end of the day. Yeah, so this is cool to see. Very interested to see more people using MCP inside of HubSpot. So if there's an update like this, that means people are using it and asking for it. So very good to see that. And then our last one for today sounds like a big one. Restore associations in bulk. What is it? View and restore historical association changes in your HubSpot portal. See when associations were created or removed and revert them if needed.
Why does it matter? Restoring data without its association often leaves you with incomplete information. Association power reporting, workflows, and customer context. This feature helps you quickly recover from accidental association changes or deletion, reduce manual work reconstructing lost context, gain confidence in the integrity of your CRM data. I suspect this is related to associations being now, they're rolling out that being available in bulk associations. So
Yeah.
I would assume this is like in tandem with that. That's all. That's all I have to say on that matter.
And if only more people understood this part. Associations power reporting workflows and customer context inside of HubSpot. I often say it like it activates the rest of HubSpot when you get your associations right. And that's why I'm passionate about things like parent-child, company record relationships, and all the different objects, and understanding how they all come together. Really helps you get the most out of HubSpot. Who gets this? It is only available right now for HubSpot enterprise customers, and only super admins have the permission to access and use this functionality. I want to check it out.
I get why this would be available to super admins only. I kind of hate when features are gated to super admins though, because I feel like that makes people like just give people super admin access because they like when they may not need it. But I mean, I don't know who would need access or care about that, but sorry, I'm triggered.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, yeah, we don't want to go back to the days of like, how do we give you this permission? I can't find it anywhere in the settings. So I guess you're just going to have to get super admin access. But yeah, really hard to imagine other users. But that's when it comes back to how enabled are users to manage data inside the system. I think eventually this gets us to a place where you're just asking Breeze to do it for you. So love the accessibility of this bulk association reality that we are now in. And remember, folks, you probably already own the solution you're looking for in HubSpot, and it might be associations. Sometimes you just need to wake up to it. Join us tomorrow morning live at 7:30 a.m. Central, or catch us anytime on Spotify and Apple Music. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments and let us know what capabilities you want to wake up to next. Until then, I'm Chris Carolan.
I'm Casey Hawkins.
And this has been Wake Up Customer Platform. Now go build something amazing. Have a great day, everybody.
Customer platform, it's time to start the day. Discover all the value you already own. Don't let solutions slip away. Wake up, customer platform. The tools are at your hand. No need to sleep on capabilities that can help your business stand. The answer's right before your eyes. You just need to realize. Wake up, customer platform, and watch your business rise.